Fuck off, Files. All right. I love that cutaway. I love that cutaway.
Oh, good. No.
The fuck just happened there?
Yeah. No, we got the little cutaway comes up on the.
Yeah. What does it do?
It just is like a wipe sort of comes up and it plays the segment name and all that.
It just
sort of
goes,
stuff.
fuck off, Files. And it goes, no.
Run the guillotine. Cut away, motherfucker.
As our guest, Brad, basically the fuck off files. For those of you who haven't seen it, and for you, Brad, so you get an idea of the concept. 3 things about the music business, music industry. It can be any aspect of it, from fans to bands to venues to promoters to any aspect of the business whatsoever. Behaviors, something a part of the business you have to do that you don't like.
Punters,
whatever.
because you're on the security side too.
Any aspect of the music business scene, whatever you want to call it, 3 of those that you would fuck off if you could just snap your fingers and Thanos them out of existence. What would you get rid of and why?
You mentioned it earlier, and it's a big one for me. That's having bands support each other, for fuck's sake.
So you're getting rid of bands not supporting each other, essentially, is what you say.
Pretty much, it's just fucking
Get rid of the ego out of music.
It's not a fucking competition, cunts. Grow the fuck up. I'll support anyone that we play with. If you're going to be a fuckwit, and we have had bands that have been dead set fucking shit cunts, I will never mention because I'm not that fucking person. I'm pretty sure some of you might know who the fuck you are. Don't be that cunt. Don't be that motherfucker, man. You're an asshole.
Yes! Love it! I love the fuck off Files.
That's it. That's that energy, man. That's that energy. I couldn't agree more. It's
Love it.
like, we've all, again, comes back to those of us that have been in bands. We've all experienced it. We all know exactly what we're talking about. And if you haven't experienced it, you're probably the bands that we're talking about.
Exactly. You are the fucking common denominator.
Or you haven't been doing it long enough.
Yeah.
If you've been doing it for more than a couple of years, you will have experienced playing with a band that's a bunch of cockheads and just thinks that they're better and they can just, that they've got the rule of the roost because they're headlining fucking, Tomcats. Like, look, nothing against Tomcats. Tomcats is a great venue, but you don't need to be acting like a rock star because you're headlining a dive bar.
You're no one different, man.
No, they were all the same.
I do work with an insecurity, man. You get $1 million. I'm in the fucking band. I don't give a fuck, cunt. I'm in a band too. I don't try and do the shit you're trying to pull in front of me right now. Fuck off, idiot.
Yeah.
I've had to play basketball, man. Shove it up your ass. I don't care. Fuck, man.
No one's got time for the egotistical bullshit.
Nah, man. Neil, and Bloomy96. Big shout out for the follow. Thank you very much.
Ooh, big love, guys.
And
Thank
you got
you.
an ego, and the rest of them don't be that motherfucker either. Please give your fucking boys a break, man, or fucking girls. Don't be fuckwit.
Yeah.
It's music, man. It's
And you're not doing yourself any favours by doing that either, because eventually no one will want to put you on bills. No one will want to put you on shows, and you will wonder why you aren't getting shows, and you don't need to wonder now, because we're telling you, don't be a fuckwit.
fucking nice, bro.
Look in the mirror. If you're not getting shows, just look in the mirror.
Yep, 100%. All right, so that's number 1. What's number 2?
I haven't thought. Fuck. Auto-tune and DJs.
Fuck, fair enough. I'm gonna have a chat about that very shortly.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you wait.
He's gonna unleash.
I've been brewing on this shit all fucking day. You wait.
So like, overuse of auto tune and
Christ,
DJs and stuff.
I watched it all weekend, The last night that we were at fucking Splendor, man, this motherfucker played one continuous song. I'm talking for 4 fucking hours. That shit didn't get out of my head until last night. I'm just hearing boom, 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 boom. And it never changed. They did tiny variations, but I'm talking fucking minimal. You cunts are not rock stars. You don't even play a fucking instrument.
I love the fuck off Files.
And here's the thing, right? I'm looking. If they're up there and they're doing like EDM shit and it's changing and evolving and doing that, that's one thing, right? Like, cool. 100%. 100%
yeah.
on board with that.
Yeah,
But,
man.
dude, I kid you not, right? When I was studying music at TAFE, one of the guys that tried to come along and he's like, I don't know what became of him because he dropped out after like a week, right? But he shows up, and this was the music performance class, okay? So it was performing. The whole point is that you play an instrument or you sing or you do something like that. This guy comes along and he's like, we're like, oh, we are first day. We're like, oh, what do you play? What do you play? What do you do? He's like, well, what do you play? Oh, I'm a DJ. No, but what instruments do you play? I'm a DJ. What are you? We talking like you like as in electronic composing music, like you compose electronic music.
So he's a producer.
Like,
That's a producer.
He's like, no. I'm a DJ, and we're like, so you just like queue up songs and mix between the. Did you like you scratching or anything? He's like, no. So he just literally like queued up songs and like fade between them, and that was kind of it. And I'm like, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm not trying to gatekeep, man. But you're not a musician. Like, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good at matching BPM. You can listen to music well.
You know, it's cool. Like, I'm sure. Like,
you have a good ear. Like, there's nothing taken away from that. You have a good ear for music.
There is skill involved in being a DJ, a good DJ.
Fucking up, bro. And credit to the ones that are really good at it.
Yeah, man. You know who you are.
I take my fucking hat off to him because
I think if all they're doing is sort of queuing up songs,
right?
If all they're doing is queuing up songs and sort of moving a fader across, so that's not a musician. I'm sorry. I just
no. Who was the DJ for the Beastie Boys? I looked this shit up. But he won events. That guy was a musician.
Absolutely, and that's what I mean. Like if they're doing scratching, if they're taking, you know, a beat and like doing this crazy shit with it, like mashing things together or whatever, that's a whole different story. I'm not talking about that at all. But I 100% agree with what you said there, man. Like if they're just up there like playing the one song or just getting up there and hitting the playlist,
themselves fucking dropping a pill and going fuck Kirk on.
Yeah. Been there, done that. It was good times.
All right, and what's your number 3?
Number 3,
what's the
buddy.
third thing you're fucking off?
Far out. Sort of taking it in the 2 there. I don't know. Fucking.
Come on, bad sound engineers. Fucking cupping the mic. It can be anything.
Also, sound engineers that like, fuck, I know everything about this shit. You know nothing, cool, man. Whatever, can't get out of my face. I've had it before. I've had arsehole, yeah. No, fuck them. I don't know.
No, that's fair. Look, I had a guy try and tell me. I had a sound guy try and tell me. Like I was on stage left, which by definition is on the stage. Is on the stage looking at the audience on the side of the stage. He says stage left vocal, so I go to check my vocal. He's like, stage left vocal, that's my left. And I'm like, no, you're looking at the stage, so it's your right. But he was like calling me out. He called me out and he goes, no, stage left is my left as I'm looking at the stage. I'm like, you're wrong, but I'm not going to get into an argument with this guy about it. But he's
going to make you sound good.
In front of...
We had to do a barrier short course the other day at Splendor. I didn't know that shit until fucking right then. It's funny that you say it right now. Yeah, it was the other way around. It's like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah, that's why it's called stage left, because it's on the stage. It's for the performers on the stage. It's the left side of stage. Yeah, that's why it's called stage left.
The person standing on the stage left.
I think the third man is social media, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, the way people treat each other in and out of bands, the way fans or not so much fucking fans treat each other is a fucking joke. You hide behind your keyboards. You know, people are smashing everyone on this fucking Pantera thing, man. Slipknot bring out a new song the other day, man. I've sort of grown out of them. Man, I got Ponytail on my fucking arm. They're not exactly what I like anymore, man, but I'm not going to sit there and bag them like the world's ended.
I'll do it in private. I'll do it in private amongst my friends to piss them off if they really like it.
Exactly. At least you can have a wee argument and laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
The shit that comes on this shit, man, it's fucking disgusting.
It is.
And
it's also destroyed. Social media's it's fucked being able to have physical copies of, you know, albums and things. I love when we do a new one, I'm going to make physical copies, man. Can't stand by it. People don't have fucking CD players anymore because it's all this shit, but it bugs the fuck out of me. Like,
I'm guilty of that.
The toxicity on social media, 100%.
That can fuck right off.
You do, like, it's just taken so much away about the hard work that motherfuckers actually do. And, you know, I like to write a heap of shit in a fucking album when we've done it. There's people to thank. There's so much shit that goes behind the scenes that no motherfucker knows until they actually read it. When you're not going to get that when it comes on iTunes because you're not. You know what I mean?
That's a funny thing. I actually do miss those in albums where you see the thank you part.
Fuck, it's great, man. Like, and
I remember Korn did it in Follow the Leader. Each band member had a little blurb in there and had like a little story about like the writing of the album and individual people they wanted to thank. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, like I've done it in the 2 albums between Messiah and fucking Nuclear, and Christ, they're almost fucking writing a novel, for fuck's sake. You look at the other guys and they got this tiny little bit, I've got this gigantic fucking thing. But they're all the people that got me to the stage and helped me through the shit. And my boys, you know, like, they need to be thanked, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It has to. Second to none. So, yeah, that'd be my third. Fuck you, social media, and fuck you, fucking American Idol, all you dickhead TV shows.
Yeah, bang on, brother. To the people, power to the fucking people.
The fucking rant that I had when they announced they were bringing that back. Jesus Christ.
It's a fucking piss take, man. You want to be puppeted? Good on you. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Speaking of rants, shall we?